Sir, of course, we want to talk about a lot of things, among them yung antigen testing. Pero let's start off with something more urgent kasi beginning today, in-implement na doon sa public transportation system yung reduction ng social distancing from 1 meter dati, now it's 0.75 meters, which is para simple sa in terms of feet, 2.5 talampakan, 2.5 feet or 2.4 feet kumbaga. So tapos after 2 weeks, kalahating metro na lang, so that's around 1.5 feet, and then 2 weeks after that, 1 foot na lang, or 0.3 of a meter. Ano pong inyong opinion doon? Do you agree on the need to cut down the physical distancing requirements?
Yeah, I mean, I understand naman kung ano yung what they want to do. They actually want to fit more people into the vehicle para kasi there is a shortage in terms of transport right now. But the problem is that we don't have any good evidence that reducing it below 1 meter will not be dangerous. Okay, I mean it's an absence of evidence. It's not an issue of whether it's right or wrong. It's that we don't know. Kasi there are 3 main interventions that can decrease the risk of COVID that we ask people to do. One is wear a mask, which decreases your risk by 85%. Eye protection, usually face shield, which decreases it by about 78%. And then the physical distancing of at least 1 meter decreases it by about 80%. If you put all 3 together, mga 90-95% in decrease. Pag tanggalin mo yung physical distancing, nandiyan pa naman yung mask. So it probably won't go below 85%. However, iba naman yung theoretical dun sa actual. Pag nakita mo nagsisiksikan yung mga tao, baka magka-problema tayo doon. So, I mean, I'm not opposed to these kinds of innovations, except that we need evidence. So, you don't want to jump in and implement it agad. Maybe you can start with a small study, and then people who are participating in the study are also informed of the risks, and they can be properly monitored. Kasi yung biglaan na ganito, pag may aberya, kung may problema, marami talagang madadamay. So what we're saying is we're not opposed to innovation, but we want to make sure that these innovations are properly studied before they're implemented.
Dok, para po malinaw, so ibig niyo sabihin wag muna, pag-aralan muna na maigi bago i-implement?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, pag-research naman, usually maliit lang na muna na portion. I mean, it's like, say, sa vaccines, di ba? Sa vaccines, we start with phase 1, siguro mga 30 patients, and then phase 2, mga 200 patients, and then phase 3, doon na nagwa 1,000. Kasi kung may problema early on, you're not exposing a whole bunch of people. So parang ganito rin yung pag nagtatanggal ka ng isang intervention, granted, you're still using masks, you're still using face shields, but, maraming hindi tayo alam sa virus na to. Ilang beses na nga tayo nagulat, di ba? Yung asymptomatic, tapos yung problems with antibody testing. So I think that it's prudent to be careful, lalo na with all the things that have happened with this virus. And alam naman natin, pag nagkamali tayo dito, hindi lang additive, exponential ang rise when we have an uncontrolled cluster. So I think that we really have to be very careful para hindi po mawala yung mga gains na nagawa natin over the last few months.
Doktor, sabi nga ng DOTR, meron nga daw, tutuloy naman daw yung face shield, yung face mask, saka bawal pa rin yata magsalita. Pero nakita namin kanina, pati yung pagtayo sa aisle, pwede na eh. Di ba there are also studies na exposure, kahit hindi kayo magkaano ng droplet, exposure sa isang infected up to 15 minutes, pwede kang mahawa. Hindi ba may risk din yon? Kasi mas dikit-dikit eh. Nakatayo na yung iba dun sa aisle, nakita namin eh.
Yeah, well, that's the thing talaga. Kasi ang definition natin ng close contact is within 1 meter for 15 minutes. So actually, close contacts na yun. Kung may isa doon na positive, kung sino man malapit ng less than 1 meter sa kanya, you have to quarantine all those people. Granted, the face shield and the mask will decrease the overall risk, but that doesn't completely eliminate it. Kasi for instance kami, mga doctors, yung ginagamit namin ng mga level 3, level 4 PPE, yung para naka-bunny suit kami, yun, almost 100% yun. Kaya namin nakahawakan yung mga pasyente. Pero itong mask at shield, alam mo yung iba, naka-cloth mask lang. Yung iba, yung shield, medyo UP-UP pa. Yung iba, inaakyat nila, binababa nila. It's not a controlled situation. So, I think that we have to be careful kasi if we can ensure 100% ng tao naka-mask, 100% tao naka-face shield, tapos mamomonitor natin sila na maayos. Pero kasi iba naman yung reality eh. The reality is hindi perfect itong mga interventions na to, and the more that we use to decrease the risk, the better. And we can't afford to remove something that is beneficial if we're not sure kung ano yung magiging epekto nito.